Deep in the basement of Sofa Shalom, there's a dusty library that's really the home of a magical bookcase to another world, where Micah and Miri and their friends are home, where there's wolves and hares living fairy tales, Mr. Sayfair, the golem, and glass shoe sales. So come join us for the magic and mystery, maybe even a bit of Jewish history. Auntie PJ's here to give us a taste of all the adventures beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase, beyond the bookcase.
Happy Hanukkah, Evie and Blue.
Hi, Micah. Happy Hanukkah.
Hi, Miri.
Wow, Miri, you were right. This library is full of Hanukkah decorations.
See, I told you, Blue. Even though Auntie PJ reminded us that Hanukkah is actually a minor holiday in the Jewish calendar, she still went totally major. Come on.
The way you talk about Auntie PJ, is she like a cool rapping granny?
Not exactly, Evie.
Is she a sweet old lady who crochets blankets?
Not quite, Evie.
But she's your aunt?
Well, you see, Blue, she's kind of everyone's aunt. You've just got to meet her.
Coconuts, diddly, there they are standing. Oh, hello, kids, and happy Hanukkah. Who are these new exquisite friends?
I'm Evie, and I'm very curious about those jewels on that table over there. I always carry a hand lens in my bag, just in case I need to inspect some gems or anthills or build a makeshift fire in case of emergency.
I love a gal who comes prepared, and those are from my last trip to Morocco. Look anytime. And this little one over here is...
Blue. Like the color. Pleasure to meet ya.
Blue's 8, so they're a little younger than we are.
Excuse me, but I'm 8.5. It's an important distinction, even if those cads in high school engineering club insist I can't join until I'm actually in high school.
What nerve! Well, I'm a card-carrying member of the Micronesian Adventurers Engineering Club, and we'd love to have you.
Cool!
We invited our friends to come check out the library, especially since you decorated. And wow!
I figured for something called the Festival of Lights, I should really go for it. Twinkly lights, large bulbs, string lights, plus menorahs I've collected from my years of travel. This little gold one is from when I solo scootered across Paris. Très magnifique, no? And this here is from Argentina, which I got in trade from teaching locals some trapeze work. Oh, it's a long story.
Wow, you seem really brave.
Oh, she is. Auntie PJ's done bobsledding, spy missions.
Allegedly.
And even ridden an elephant.
I wish I had that kind of bravery.
Tell Auntie PJ all about it, Evie.
Well, I really want to play ice hockey. Doesn't that sound amazing? But I don't know how to tell my parents. I know they're getting me some figure skates for Hanukkah.
Lucky. It's definitely socks for me again.
We don't do presents. Just a lot of good food.
That sounds amazing, Blue.
And I don't know how to tell them I want hockey skates because I want to join the team. It stressed me out so much. I feel like I'm afraid of everything now and... Ugh!
Sounds like you just need a good old shot of Ometz Lev.
Ometz Lev?
Yes, young scholars. Ometz Lev means courage of the heart in Hebrew. Maura J. has a fabulous lesson all about it.
So, just like bravery?
Not bravery, courage. Bravery is an act, but courage, well, that's something different. That comes from your heart. That's what gives you the power to do all sorts of things you might be scared to do. Because courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means doing something even though you're afraid.
So, like, you're saying bravery is jumping off my bed, and courage is becoming a skydiver?
Well, that's more being a thrill seeker. You see, Micah, an act of bravery can lead to courage. Like when I was a kid, I was terrified of speaking in front of people.
Glossophobia.
What?
It's the fear of public speaking. It's actually very common.
And you had this, Auntie PJ? But you talk to practically everyone now. I saw you give a lecture to 100 people on the social structure of lemurs.
Fascinating.
Goodness, yes, my knees would go weak and I would be sweaty and my throat felt all...
Constricted?
Excellent word. Exactly.
That's just how I feel about talking to my parents. How'd you get over it, Auntie PJ?
The only way to live in courage is to practice. Omet's Lev. It's in me. It's been in our people for thousands of years. And it's in all of you, including you, sweet Evie.
Then why have I never heard of it before?
Oh, but you have. Do you know the Hanukkah story?
The Maccabees defeat Antiochus and his army, but that was a miracle.
Aha! So, the actual miracle was the candles staying lit for 8 days, but beating a large, better equipped, better funded, super scary army, that was Omet's Lev. Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Why don't you kids have a look around while I hang my pièce de résistance, a giant neon menorah from Cleveland? Ooh, the older bookcase in the back has some very, very interesting volumes on it. Ah, PJ, you've outdone yourself this time.
Come on, everybody. We didn't really have just decorations to show you. Micah and I need to tell you about something incredible.
If it works again.
What in the world are you talking about?
To the oldest, dustiest, and weirdest bookcase in the library.
It's so crowded and dusty back here. It's almost impossible to see where we're going. I'm okay.
Evie, look at this book that fell out. Jack be Nimble, a Hanukkah story.
Blue, what are you talking about?
Jack be Nimble? That's a nursery rhyme, not a... Whoa.
Ah, it's glowing. The book is glowing. And what's that sound?
Here we go again.
What's happening?
Hold on, everybody.
Excuse me? What just happened?
Maybe we should have warned you. But then again, we weren't sure it would work again.
Auntie PJ's library is kinda magical. We discovered it recently.
That's not scientifically possible. Magic isn't real.
Tell that to the giant clay golem standing behind you, Blue.
Welcome back to the land of Mashal, where stories come to life. Ticket, please.
Ticket?
Nobody told me we needed tickets. I don't have a ticket. Being prepared is my thing.
Evie, it's okay. Deep breaths. We have the ticket, our bookmark.
You're friends with him?
Well, in a way.
This is all very improbable.
But also amazing.
Thanks, Golem. So, what's going on in Mashal today? It looks different.
Last time we were here, there was a giant stadium and a huge race going on inside it.
But this seems like a carnival.
Well, what's going on is...
What's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. You've not only returned, but you've brought more children? Oh, no.
Hi, Mr. Sayfair.
Excuse me, Mr. Sayfair. Are you a nematode or an annelid?
Ah, now here is a child with a thirst for learning the world as it is, which I can much appreciate. I am a bookworm, and that is the long and short of it.
What's going on at that carnival over there? Can we go play?
Carnival? What carnival? I certainly don't see a Mashal's annual Festival of Lights extravaganza, nor do I see a large crowd gathered to watch Jack perform amazing feats of strength and agility. Why do I always do that?
That sounds awesome.
And impressive.
Well, today, no feats of strength or agility. Jack is just standing there.
I wonder why.
Where? I can't see anything.
Oh, there's a great view just over there. You'll be able to see everything. Oh, come on, Mr. Sayfair, learn to stop yourself. You're always giving away the secrets of Mashal.
Thanks for the tip, Mr. Sayfair. Come on, let's go.
No changing anything. Everything in its place and everyone where they belong. No more hares and tortoises hanging out together.
Okay, bye. Bye, Golem.
Bye-bye, my friend.
He's nimble. He's quick. Hey, everybody, let's see if we can get Jack to jump over one of these candlesticks, huh?
Wow, this is amazing.
Sorry, which Jack is he? There's like 6 of them in these stories.
I think we met this one when Tortoise and Hare raced each other, and Snow White blew out her candlestick.
I'm sorry. What happened?
We'll tell you about it later. Come on, let's get closer.
And This is it, folks. Jack is heading toward the candlestick. He's in position, and he's backed away. Again. And now he's just sitting on the ground in the dirt.
Man, he does not look too good.
I feel like we should help him, right? Someone's got to do something.
I feel uncomfortable when grown-ups cry.
Hi, excuse me. Jack?
Yes?
Hello. Some of us saw you at the tortoise and hare race. The obstacle course you set up was wonderful.
Hey, Jack, we couldn't help but notice that you are, having trouble jumping over your candles today.
They're not even lit.
Used to be that all my stunts were lit.
Hey, a pun. I can appreciate wordplay. So, what happened with your stunts? And which Jack are you? Pail of water? Beanstalk? I gather we're in a world of fairy tales here.
You're thinking of my cousin, John. He goes by Jack also. Although I did once climb a 14-mile beanstalk, but not to meet a giant.
Then why?
1, because it was there, and 2, when you're nimble and quick like me, people expect you to do cool stunts, and I am the best. It started with candlesticks and just grew from there.
Oh, you're that Jack.
Well, I was until earlier this week. Now I don't feel so much like jumping or nimbling, you know?
Why?
I really can't say. I mean, suddenly I'm quite worried I'm gonna burn my tuchus.
On unlit candles, though?
Gah, it's just so scary all of a sudden.
Well, that makes sense. There are 9 candles on this Hanukkiah. Probably because it's the special candle holder we use for Hanukkah.
And that middle one is so tall.
Because it's the shamash, the helper candle. You use it to light the others. If, the candles were lit.
And these other candles, well, they're just different. Usually I jump over Shabbat candles, standard, plain, simple, but these, well, they're made of beeswax and they're colorful and the texture is funny and they're all different heights and it's all just too much.
Jack, if you're so nervous, then why'd you bring a crowd together with an announcer?
Well, the candle jump is an annual tradition at the Mashal Festival of Lights, but I've never jumped a Hanukkiah before. I figured if the crowd got together, it would pump me up to do a trick, but now I'm just scared of the crowd. It's making my anxiety so much worse.
Wait here.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, everybody! Jack is gonna take a 5, so head on over to Snow White's food truck, the definitely not poisoned apple. All the apple-y goodness, none of the poison. Now featuring apple latkes. Grab a bite and then come on back for the show.
There, we've got some time to talk this through, Jack.
Thank you so much. I couldn't catch my breath.
My name's Evie, and I know this feeling you have well. It's like a voice is caught in your throat.
And your feet won't move?
And your blood is fast?
And the voice in your head is saying you just can't do it?
Exactly.
Hey, isn't this sort of what Auntie PJ was talking about? Omar Lex?
Ometz Lev. She called it courage of the heart.
Courage of the heart?
Yes, as PJ said, courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means doing something even though you're afraid.
Sounds simple when you say it like that, but, I just don't know.
I can tell you what I do when I'm afraid. I stop and take a big, deep breath. Maybe we can do that?
We can try.
Come on, Jack. We'll all do it with you.
That was nice.
What we're doing is calming our central nervous system. Oxygen is wonderful for that.
You sure do know a lot, kid. What do you do when you're scared?
To be honest, it helps me to look at a problem logically. I doubt you're scared of actually jumping over a few small candlesticks. It seems like it might be something deep-seated, which just means it's buried a little lower.
Wow, I never thought to think of it like that. It's not that I'm afraid of playing hockey or even talking to my parents. I'm scared of, I don't know.
Their reaction?
Yes, maybe. I don't want them to say no. or to think I won't be good at it.
Wanting the people you love to support you is definitely a big one. And maybe I feel like that too. If I don't do my stunts perfectly, what will I have left? What will people think? Oh, no.
Hey, dude, you're really getting in your head. I know what it's like to be scared to show off a stunt to people. It's like when I learned the slack line at camp.
And you were scared?
I mean, don't tell anyone, but yeah.
Well, what did you do?
I called my sister Miri, and she reminded me that I love trying new things and had been talking about the slack line all summer. Do you have someone you could call?
My cousin John/Jack, I guess. He's pretty fearless. I know exactly what he'd say. Jack, you've traversed a mountainside of goats. You've won the golden nimbleness 12 years running. You once jumped over 16 Shabbat candles and didn't burn your tuchus at all.
You've got quite a resume. It's good to remember that you've already done this once and were brave. That's what I do. I remember a time when I was brave, and so I know it already happened, and I can do it again. Evie, remember that time you asked your parents to go to overnight space camp? You were sure they'd say no.
Oh yeah! I thought they'd think it was too dangerous to be away, or that I was silly for wanting to try something new.
What did they say?
Well, they said to go for it, and to save my allowance.
They were very supportive. I was scared to tell my mom I only wanted dresses with pockets forever. I thought she'd think I was ungrateful. But actually, she agreed with me. And when we got new clothes, we made sure they were right and were able to donate what we weren't using.
The brain is an amazing thing, but it sometimes works against us.
Hey, Jack. Sorry to interrupt this meeting of the minds, but the crowd's coming back and they are ready to see some jumping.
Whew. I don't know.
You got 30 seconds, pal.
Oh no! My apple latke!
There's an apple latke coming right towards us! Look out!
I've got it! Micah, throw me that stick!
Evie, that was incredible! What a slap shot!
Okay, you have to talk to your parents about playing hockey and being a goalie.
That's definitely the spot I want. Jack, you've got this. And even if you think you don't, we've got this. I'm remembering now that even when I've been scared, sometimes holding someone's hand and doing it together can fill you with courage. I don't mind helping you out.
Let's all do it. Would that help?
You'd be willing to get in front of that crowd and jump with me?
Are you kidding? I would love it.
Well, all right. Maybe I'm building this into something too big. If you can have courage hearts, so can I.
Courage hearts. I like that. I think that's exactly Omet's Lev.
Thank you all for coming back, and wow, do we have a show for you. 4-time pole vaulting champion, winner of last year's tallest sukkah climb, and general brave fella about town, Jack is back.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. I've got a great group of friends with me, and we are here to present the first ever 5-person jump over a Hanukkiah. Ready, everybody?
Ready!
Evie, you stand next to me. I'll need your wonderful courage heart the most.
Thanks, Jack. I'm proud of you.
Let's go, team!
Okay, everybody, let's count them in. 3, 2.
Well, you can absolutely do it, and you know what? We can totally make this jump. Everybody holding onto their latkes now?
Yeah, sorry.
Announcer, give us that countdown one last time.
All right. 3, 2, 1, jump!
We did it!
What a rush! I forgot how fun it is to perform for a crowd.
Go take a bow, Jack.
Let's all take a bow. Thank you, everyone, for staying for my feats of agility. I know I've been away for a bit, but I'll be here all week, and tomorrow we're lighting the candles. All right. Thank you all so much. Your tips to breathe, thinking through what the real fear is, talking to a trusted friend, remembering you've already done it, and holding someone's hand for that last final boost, well, they were perfect. I've got my courage heart back.
I think I do too. I'm ready to talk to my parents.
Yay! And looks like you'll get the chance sooner rather than later. That portal's opening back up again.
Oh man, I wanted a definitely not poisoned apple.
Maybe next time! Thank you, everybody!
Bye, Jack.
Woohoo! That seemed incredibly impossible. And yet... Wait, that did happen, didn't it?
It sure did. Look at our bookmark. It has the stamp that Golem put in.
Oh no! I wonder if PJ was worried about where we were. Let's go find her! PJ!
Aha, there you all are. I just finished frying some delicious jelly donuts for us all, and... Why do you smell like a carnival?
PJ, the bookcase opened up again.
And we went to Mashal, and the Golem stamped our bookmark.
And we met a very brusque worm who I definitely believe was from the Nematode phylum.
Oh.
And we jumped over candlesticks with Jack.
And I think I really get Omit's left now. Thanks, PJ.
Thank me for what? I saw nothing. I was merely piping jelly. My hands were all busy. Jelly was everywhere. You know how it is.
Anyway, thanks for having us over. I definitely have something important to talk to my parents about as soon as I get home.
I love to hear it. Please come grab these snacks while they're hot before you head out.
And maybe you can recap your lecture on lemurs.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.